Hi guys, it's very pleasure for me to meet you online. Okay, we are glad to present you before the product, which is nothing but the Saviors of Solutions. Okay, where we have come up with a unique mission in order to promote the SAP modules and capsules. Okay, where we need to induct a bit of training to the set of audience, okay, who are looking for a break in their career and then who are looking for the jobs. Okay, for them we want to provide a couple of real-time oriented training in a pure virtual mode. Okay, and we try to give them the basic orientation, how exactly a module looks like. Okay, whether they'll be able to map their career with respect to this course in order to fetch a job in the market. And once they learn this particular course, what are the career opportunities what they can have, and how can they succeed themselves within the real time. So with this particular motive only, we have come up with this particular a virtual online training program purely on SAP related modules. Okay, so the courses what you have taken is a combination of blended technologies like technical, functional, along with the techno-functional modules. Okay, so people who are from the technical background can try to upgrade themselves with respect to some of the modules. They can come up to the speed and then they can try to grab the job in no time, depending on the requirements what are coming in the market. Okay, so our our institute or our training center is basically a blend of two basic modules. One is SAP mixed with the BI. Okay, so we are very much expertised in the business intelligence from the last couple of years. Nearly some 15 years, we have worked with various clients all over the world. Okay, we have come up with multiple functional modules, and then based on the expertise what I have got is that we have prepared a scientific curriculum in order to give a value added advantage to the participants who are going to come to this particular program. Okay, so in order to make sure what are all the courses what you are going to plan here, what we did is that we have come up with a very hot set of tools, a very hot set of modules that are in a high demand as per the IT industry with respect to SAP. Okay, so we have come across 6 modules here. Okay, out of them, the 3 are going to be SAP related and 3 are the business intelligence related modules. Okay, so people as per their taste and as per their convenience and their DNA, what they can do is that if they are very much interested in choosing a career with respect to SAP platform, they can try to go with the first 3 modules like SAP BO, the next one is the BODS, and third one is HANA. Okay, in case if people are very much oriented towards the IBM technologies, they can try to refer to this Cognos BA and data stage. And obviously, if anybody is very much savvy about the ETL and the data migration process, they can have the option of taking this particular Informatica. Okay, so this particular session has been majorly oriented towards giving an induction over with respect to this SAP related products basically. Wherever you go in any part of the world, okay, we have our setups established. Please don't mind that we didn't establish any physical setups. We maintained only virtual setups around the globe. We have our presence in Australia, we have our presence in UK, Canada, as well as our presence in India along with US. Okay, so what we have done is we have come up with the 3 modules. One is for the purpose of creating the business intelligence impact, okay, by creating some powerful reports, dashboards, and analytics, okay, with the help of one type of tool called as this SAP Business Objects. Okay, it is purely a techno-functional module, okay, that will try to give you a career boost within a short span of time in case if you can try to take this particular SAP Business Objects. So in short, what we can say about this SAP Business Objects is it is basically a module, it is basically an enterprise setup, okay, that can be used to create the reports, okay, on the enterprise systems like SAP and non-SAP databases in order to produce the reports for the purpose of analyzing the data as well as to predict the advancements within the future. So this is a powerful reporting and analytical tool that SAP has introduced, and the recent version that is available in the market is SAP Business Objects 4.0. Okay, now in case if there are some audience who are very much techno savvy and then they want to do a deep dive on with respect to the databases like database programming, or else they want to do the ETL activities and all, we have come up with one more module called as business objects data services, which is basically a ETL module, okay, which is basically used to migrate the data from one set of databases to another set of databases. Okay, it is basically used to address the data quality issues, okay, data validation issues and data consolidation issues, especially within the financial management activities, and also it is basically used to control a type of environment called as the MDM environment. It is nothing but the master data management environment. Okay, so that itself is a pure technical module, and the people who choose these business objects and BODS, they are going to have a permanent careers, and these are the two tools that are there in the market from the last couple of decades, basically. Next, this is the latest revolution that has come in the market, which is nothing but SAP HANA. Okay, HANA stands for High Performance Analytical Appliance. Basically, what it is being done is, it is basically used as a in-memory computing database, holding something like 2 terabytes of RAM or 3 terabytes of RAM. Okay, so using that one, what we can do is that within the click of a second, the billions of records can be processed, and then you can try to report the data at any level of summarization. So this is the HANA, that is the revolutionary thing within the market right now. Okay, those people who are aiming for SAP career, in case if they can choose any of these particular tools, and then if they can mold themselves with respect to the SAP DNA, what happens is that your future can be guaranteed in the IT for almost nearly 5 to 6 years down the line. Okay, with this particular requirement, okay, trying to understand the taste of the audience as well as trying to bridge the requirements which are coming from the IT industry, we have scientifically come up with a curriculum in order to address these particular 3 things. Okay, now apart from these 3 things, what we have come across is, we have come across 3 more modules like Cognos BI, Data Stage and Informatica, which are nothing but the traditional ETL and reporting tools, okay, which is being used in various BFS sectors and in non-SAP arena. Okay, so for them also we have come up with the various types of requirements like Cognos, Data Stage and Informatica. So initially, as a startup venture, in order to set up our operations in Canada, these are the list of tools that we have come across. Okay, so I want to brief with respect to the way our roadmap to this particular course follows, basically, So initially, for a period of 4 to 5 classes, you'll be given a very good induction on the data warehousing and the business intelligence along with the SAP concepts. Okay, once you get comfortable and come up to the speed with respect to this SAP architecture and all, what we do is that we'll start making you to involve in this particular 3 modules, okay, conceptually, theoretically, and then we'll try to follow a very rigorous learning curve, so that you can be able to comfortably complete this particular course within 35 to 40 working sessions. Within 35 to 40 working sessions, we'll be completing the basic modules as well as we'll be completing the intermediate modules, and then the moment once these particular modules are completed, okay, we'll be assisting you in the way you need to prepare for the interviews, the way you need to prepare your profile. Why? Because the resume, what you're going to prepare is going to be the index of yourself within the IT market, basically. Okay, so with that particular property, what we do is that we'll help you in all the ways, but we really don't guarantee you a job, but we'll help you in searching for a particular job in order to make sure that you meet your expectations in the shortest possible point of time. Okay, so that is how we have come across these particular things, and for doing this particular course, what we need to do is that we need to have a one-on-one discussion with us in order to understand your requirement, okay, in order to understand whether the particular module suits your basic objective or not. Okay, in case if it suits you, how exactly we need to come across the timings and how should we coordinate between the Canadian environment and the Indian environment. Okay, how should we access this particular lab servers, and how is the training content that is going to be delivered to you. Okay, all these things are going to be discussed, and then I want to give like a grand gala feast in order to make sure that you need to make up your queries within SAP and with respect to Saviorsoft by satisfying this particular then which is nothing but a gunshot elevation to top MNCs. So this is the way I'm going to plan for this particular program. I sincerely and kindly request you all your sincere cooperation and contribution in order to make sure this particular phenomenon need to be spread to across all the people so that they also get benefited, and then it is going to be an win-win situation between us along with you people. Okay, this is what we are looking for, and I am also looking for a personal face-to-face or one-on-one conversation with you in order to understand more about me as well as more about you. How should we take about this particular course? Sridhar,